Just woke up from a night of ReZero episode 15. So I took a 3-day break from the previous episode. I've been busy lately, so I couldn't stay up late at night and watch anime. Usually, what my anime schedule is, I watch 5 different animes, one episode of each a night. So that's 5 episodes of anime total. So yeah, I couldn't watch ReZero these past couple of days, but then oh my god, like I didn't want to watch it last night either because I didn't know that if I had enough time. But anyways, let's get to this video. Episode 15. Rem, I think Rem is, oh my god. I don't know what to say, but Rem is my favorite character always. She's speaking of Remu, and like, oh my god, this episode to see her die again, it was just so. Okay, ReZero is getting its cliffhangers back, which is amazing because I love the cliffhangers. It's what makes the anime really good. And now that we see more cliffhangers at the end of the episode, I'm like, yes, that's good because like all these, that sequence of episodes where Subaru didn't die whatsoever, like he would just survive. I mean, no cliffhangers whatsoever. You just see, happy. It's like a happy moment. Now we're back to, some serious stuff. And, I retract from what I said. I thought it was some other dude, but I guess Biltogies is part of this. But he's not the ringleader. And what I hoped from last episode was I hope Roswell wasn't behind this. But seeing from this, I think it is. I think from what speculations, from what we saw in the episode where the witches cult, killed the demon clan, and then Roswell came at the last moment and cut off Ram's horn. I think he is the mastermind behind this because Biltogies said when he was talking about Subaru before he leaves, he was like, I'll let the Lord decide the fate of you, and what if the Lord is, what if the Lord is, I just forgot his name. Roswell. Roswell. Yes. What if the Lord was Roswell? And, it would be surprising, but it would be surprising, kind of like that. Because, he has such a great disdain for, I wouldn't say disdain, but he doesn't like the dragon. He wants to kill the dragon. And why would he want to kill the dragon? Because he works for the witch. Because why would you want to kill the dragon that protects the kingdom? No one knows. Throughout this video, you can see how everything went down. Like right after we saw Rem's death, her body. Oh my god. Okay, from the view that we saw from the last episode, episode 14, it looked like the sword or the dagger went through her head, Rem's head, but it was actually her shoulder. So I was like, oh, okay, it's not that brutal. But it was still pretty shocking. And then he continues to walk through Roswell Mansion, and I was like, oh my god, dude, I can't handle this anymore. Like, he opens the door, and for a moment, I thought he was looking for Beatrice, because, maybe she's okay, because, the hidden door stuff, so what's up with that, about that? But we didn't get to see Beatrice. He just opened the, the main room where, Roswell would sit down with, Ram, in the scenes where he looks down at the, the front yard when Subaru and Amelia, talk to each other. But, like, he opens the door. He freaking sees Ram dead, eyes open. Oh my god, dude, that's so crazy. And then he saw, the little child. Her eyes were plucked out, and from what I can speculate is, Ram didn't die first. They made her watch. They made Ram watch the girl's eyes get plucked out before she died, and that's probably how she ended. And oh my god, that was insane. And that one moment when he opened that log cabinet and then you see the children from the village, all dead. Dude, that's this anime, I swear. Then he walks into the back to the Ram area. He walks into the room, sees Amelia's flower petal hairpin or whatever. And then he continues to walk to that secret door. the secret book door. And I'm like this, okay, secret book door. We heard this from before, because Beatrice was talking about that secret book door, because she defends the library and stuff. And then there was one statement that I think Rem made, where like Oswald is the strongest magician in the city, and some books are not meant for the public to see. And that's probably the case here. And he went down, all this ice and all these guys frozen and stuff. And I swear, this witch's cult, there's so many of them attacking in one spot. That's a lot. Must be a really popular cult. But anyways, he went down the ice everywhere. He touches the door, tries to open it, but it was completely frozen shut, literally, and metaphorically. He touches it, his fingers come off, he walks backward, his legs get cut off by an ice shard piece from the floor coming up. He stands there and he looks around him. He sees he sees all these witches cult members all frozen up, and then that's when he freezes. He hears a voice, "You're too late." And I was sitting here the entire time in the anime. I'm like, whose voice was that? And I was just still curious. And then at the end of the episode, we'll just keep at that for now. We'll just continue on what we just saw. After that, he woke up. He zoned back in, and now he's round 2 of this nightmare. Finally, he's on the death train. Sufuru is back. He saw Rem. He hugged her. Dude, oh my god, it's so. Oh my god, it's so bad. Okay. Then this time he was just he tried to act like he was crazy. He lost his mind. Like he just no response, no emotion. He just had that same facial expressions. He just sometimes he mumbled Amelia, Rem, but that's about it. So in this life, Rem decided that Suda should go back to Roswell Mansion and meet Rem and Amelia. Maybe that would regain his sanity. This time Krush didn't stop him. They tried to help him. He's not injured in any way. You can't fix mental problems. You have to solve those yourself. So they went on that journey back. Rem sat there at night with the lizard thing, and then next day they go to Roswell Mansion. They're about to get there, and then freaking Rem, she felt a heartache from probably from Rem, and that's when everything went wrong. Like after she passed that one line, the lizard got his head cut off. Everything everything flipped. Subaru got captured, and now we get to see that driving force will defy death, because Rem was like, okay, you stole my sister's horn, you stole my will to live, and now you're gonna steal my reason to die. And now she's gonna go rampage, kill all these guys. Freaking next scene, we saw Subaru. He's all captured up now in chains in some underground cave place or something like that. And then we get introduced to the villain in the opening 2 of ReZero. His Beatrice Geese.
Betelgeuse Romane Conti. Des!
Beetlejuice?
Conti. Des!
Beetlejuice.
Conti. Des!
Beetlejuice.
Des!
Beetlejuice. And he was in charge of this little team of witches cults. He was the Sin Archbishop, and he's like he's in charge of slothness, human sloth, slowness, laziness, the inability to do something or make action. This guy's insane. He's crazy, but it's hilarious though, like the way he acted. I think his favorite quote is my brain trembles. So look, he didn't want to kill. Like he didn't look like he was gonna take Subaru's life or anything. Judging from the previous episode, they didn't even kill him because the witches cult surrounded him and then they just disappeared, vanished. And he sits there and he has a little chat with or it's a single-sided chat because Beetlejuice was trying to talk to freaking trying to talk to Subaru, but it didn't work out because Subaru's trying to act like he lost his sanity. He just zoned out everything. He's still absorbing what he saw from his previous life. And then Rem comes in and Rage. She looks like she's about to die. All these injuries, burn marks from using human. She like slaughtered all the most of the witches cult in the cave. But then right before she she looked at Subaru. And then that's when Subaru, like, he regained his sanity, and he's like, oh no. And then freaking, bam, Bichirogi's, unseen hand, freaking, she floats into the air, freaking crucifixion style, and then, oh my god, her neck looks like he snapped her neck, freaking twisted her legs, twisted her arms backwards, twisted her head, freaking, 360? No, 1080, no, I don't know, freaking, just twisted her head backwards, and, we stand there, I'm like, oh my god. Like, that was so intense. See, this is what happens when Subaru does not die. And we have 4 episodes of happiness where he doesn't die. People around him die for him. So now we're going to have to compensate from the previous episode. So we're going to see a lot of deaths now. Freaking Rem, so far, she's the second character that died the most. I think this is her, this is her third time. This is her third time dying. And it's insane. Subaru was like, "Oh, I'll kill you, Bichurugis. I'll kill you." And he's laughing now. It's like, so now you choose to talk to me, huh? Too late. Now she's dead. But seeing, for someone, how, he talks to Subaru and is like, so for someone crazy as you, why do you have love? Or why do people flock around you and stuff? And he walks up to them and is like, even at the end, you still hold on to love, but you didn't even tell your feelings to him. What a shame. And then he walks away, all of his gangs leave. And by the way, okay, let's go back. Let's rewind for a moment. No one likes to be, that one guy who has to, tell information to the boss and, be the bearer of bad news. Because you know what happens to the guy who tells bad news to the boss. They get beat up, killed, and tortured. Well, that guy, the witch cult dude who told Bichurugis that, Rem is unknown, her, whether she's dead or not. And, Bichurugis started pounding his face. And guess what? The guy's still alive. He slipped into the ground and stuff. He was still alive even after, being punched like that. I was like, what? So, props to that guy for being, for being the, he volunteered to be the bearer of bad news. Or, maybe he didn't volunteer. Maybe they did some nose goes stuff. And oh, nose goes, you gotta go tell Bichurugis, the bad news. And it's like, oh, man, not again. Okay, so, back to what we were saying. Everyone left the room. They're gonna go do the mission. And apparently, okay, so, from what we've seen, when Subaru restarts, 2 days ahead. No, the next day, the plan's supposed to begin. No. So it's probably a day or two from where he restarts at the Appa store. That's where the plan will begin, where the witches cult will attack at Roswell Mansion. So we know when the date is going to be, or when it's going to happen. We also know, actually that's all we know for now. We then go back, and then we see Subaru just standing there, just saying Bichurugis, I'll kill you. And then you hear clacking. I was like, who's this? Who could it be? Maybe Beatrice? Maybe the dragon. Or spirit form dragon, tell him to it'll be okay. But no, it was Rem. I was like, oh Rem, oh my god. It was the most emotional episode ever. I can't believe I witnessed such a masterpiece. She's still crawling towards Subaru. It shows that, willpower, sense of, emotions, love, stuff like that. It is a powerful driving force even death cannot defy. And she crawled to Subaru. She's still crawling, and she went to Subaru, and then one of her last words was Huma, and she breaks the chains, and and then she says, and then she dies, and I was like, oh my god, speculation. I told you guys last episode I told you guys that what if the spoiled picture that I saw with Subaru holding Oremu in some snowy ass place. I was like, what if he was holding her dead body? I didn't know it was in another life or the previous life, but I had a feeling if White Fox wanted to go crazy on that and like go emotional, like make him hold her dead body, bam, they did it. I was like, oh my god, I caught it. Bam, dab. I was like, oh my god, that was so emotional. He's still walking, like as he held, them. He went through the village. Everything this time is different. There's still slaughtered people, but it's still different. Snow is raining upon Roswell's territory. He walks through. He sees Orem. She's dead by the lumber house, and then he walks towards the mansion, and then this freaking tiger looking lion beast thing, tiger dog. I don't know. It looked more like a tiger kind of, but it was a huge ass one. Glowing eyes, and then it says sleep. There goes freaking Subaru's head, and then he said, along with my daughter. And now I'm like, what? So I got some speculations for this. Okay, this dog or thing, this beast. Okay, let's keep it at that. This beast, we don't know nothing about. We know that it can control ice or something, but I feel that remember when Puck and Amelia, when Puck talked to Amelia, it was like, if you're ever in a tight situation, make sure to use that thing. Maybe it's a power up. Maybe that is Puck. Maybe it's something dealing with that. Maybe it could not even completely be what I'm talking about. We don't know, but I'm just speculating. Maybe it's something with Puck and Amelia. That secret thing that Puck told Amelia to use if something ever happened. And at this point, I find it hard. I wonder if Roswell is not behind all this. Then this is hard because Roswell is a powerful being. And when you saw when we saw the scene where Subaru walks through in his previous life into the ice room, and you see the dead bodies, they all have like pale ass skin, similar to Roswell and stuff. And the outfits that they wear underneath is kind of similar. So it's kind of hard that Roswell is not behind this, but we don't know. He might not, but the chances of him being the mastermind is pretty high. But I'm not sure at this moment. It can happen. Anything. ReZero can happen. Anything can go with ReZero. And then I'm pretty sure next episode you gotta ask Krush. Krush we need to bring Krush because no one can take these guys out. If we bring Krush and what we bring Old Man Will to, or in Felis, that would be beast. They come help Subaru in his next life, and then they start going ham on these freaking witch cult freaking mofos. That would be awesome. So this episode, amazing. Definitely a 10 out of 10. Ramu, oh my god, best character of the year. I would give her character of the year as of now. Oh my god, freaking Ramu, man. So guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you guys aren't, make sure to subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys next time on the next video. Peace out.